4.
You don't belong here because you're way too well dressed.
Don't mess around now. We cannot lose. We will not lose. No joke. And I'm serious. I hope they don't think they can come up and line up on me. I will make you feel the same pain those felt in the NFL.
Yeah, the Joes are cooked, man. I don't need to see them, really, if I'm being honest.
Hey, Conseco! How you doing, victims? I might have to hit left-handed against you guys. You look so pitiful.
God damn, Jose, chill out, bro. Bro, we are setting the tone early today.
Randy Couture!
Oh my God.
I'd like to welcome the newest members to the Quick Tap Club.
I love how the first Joe is just like, holy crap, we are absolutely cooked.
We will have fun, but I will win.
Hey man, Joe number 2, that was a great catch. I know that your hands are hurting right now, but good catch. I also want to shout out this season that the Joes have a new sponsor here. Starter is an immediate upgrade, but it's not going to help you against Mr. Steroids over there. Again, this show is happening after he admitted to using steroids. Welcome to Spike TV, y'all.
TV's 100 most jarring noises.
I find it funny, personally, that Spike TV just simply does not give a damn about that. Anyway, it's time to meet the Joes.
Aaron McKeever, I'm from Omaha, Nebraska. I'm 6'2", 205. I got it, and I'm gonna bring it.
Where you bring it to?
I guess we're gonna find out.
Not a bad intro. What you got, Joe number 2?
Joe number 2.
I'm Jay McKeon, 28, 6'2", 220, a pure athlete.
You often say professional athletes are all whiny and overpaid. I mean, do you still feel that way?
You know, there's a few of them here today that are, so we're going to see what we can do about that.
All right, I'm gonna take a time out here. I just gotta talk about it. That's a crazy headband to wear, man. It's a crazy headband to wear. I just, I know it's the 2000s, but still, he looks like an NFL street character.
Dewan Owens, 6'4", 225, originally from Baltimore, Maryland.
Now, you do some stand-up comedy. Anything funny about these 4 guys?
Jose, come on.
How you doing?
Can't do nothing with these today. Come on, baby. Can't. None of that today.
It's okay, I'm gonna make it up on you now.
Bring it, baby.
All right, boys.
I gotta say, this energy from the Joes keeps making me pause the show in disbelief, bro. Talking to Conseco about his steroid use before the events even take place is crazy. For my prediction today, if I had to pick a winner, I'm going to go with Joe number 3, but we have a whole lot of ball left. And the first event we have this season is, can we guard Michael Irvin? The answer is no, but let's see what happens.
I don't believe they talking all that like that, man. I don't believe they talking to him like that.
Really cocky, aren't they?
Tell you what, though, that comedian guy, making all those little jokes. Seriously, he thinks it's a joke, man. I thought about it. I said, I just want to catch that first ball and run right at him. See how much we can crack him up.
When they get back from the locker room, the pros want to target the comedian immediately. Joe number 1. They want to target him immediately. He was talking all sorts of mess, and I don't even know what hit the chopping room floor, but they are instantly like, we got to get him out of here. But as we could all deduce, the Joes instantly have someone that they want no parts of at all. You know it already, too.
That's right. You know what? I'm talking out there, too, to all of them. But Randy Couture, I ain't even messing with Randy. Oh, he's a bad dude.
If you didn't know who they didn't want any parts of before I played that clip, congratulations. You're a dangerous individual. Jokes aside, yeah, Couture is a demon, and I hope that there is a fighting event in this. Spike TV, do not let me down.
I'm from Southern Maryland, La Plata, Maryland. I should have been a pro. Anybody you can think of, I can compete with them right this second in any sport.
That guy's a victim for sure.
Yeah, big time.
This is what I've been doing for the past 7 years of my life. Not only an athlete, but a soldier, too.
Mike, man, it's your time to come get some, baby.
Jose Canseco and everyone else aren't scared of him, but the funniest part of the tape hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, what is that, an 8-foot basket?
No, 6 foot, actually.
Yeah, what was that?
Dude, that's just flat out embarrassing, bro. And on top of that, you just broke your basketball goal for no reason. And if it wasn't yours, that's even worse.
All I want to know is, are the pros ready to go against me?
Look at that nasty jump shot.
Baseball, basketball, football.
Am I good at everything?
Pretty much, yeah.
You better be good at losing and crying.
Honestly, his highlight tape for a Joe isn't actually that bad. It seems that he possesses enough versatility to be prepared for about every challenge I can predict today, short of Randy Couture, obviously. I love how they were just like, yeah, let's get a MMA fighter in here. UFC MMA, Randy Couture, don't beat me up. I'm sorry.
Look at that. Nasty jump shot. Nasty jump shot.
Just an early observation from season 2, but it feels like the audition tapes so far are better than the first season for sure. But that might just be me.
My name's Aaron McKeever, and I'm coming to you guys up.
This is good. Look at that.
Oh, look at that hack. That's a softball swing.
You guys are weak, washed up, lost the step.
This is great.
I'm 34 years old, and I've got it. I got the strength. You guys better be scared, because you're going to have to go back home to your family after you got whooped by this Joe.
They are bust.
I can't wait to see the look on her face when they close that cage door.
The first event is shut down Michael Irvin. Whoever stops him twice first wins, so they have to stop him 2 times.
You got on too much stuff, Holmes. I'm talking about all the pads you got on. That's what chumps wear. That's what chumps wear.
DeJuan Owens, you're first, man. Joe number 1. See what you got. Michael Irvin's only got 11,904 yards in his career, but maybe old age and 3 of those Super Bowl rings will weigh him down.
And I guess it took getting over the football field, but DeJuan's looking over like, oh man, this is some serious shit now. Time to lock in, huh?
Michael Irvin with a good burst off the line. That is a go route, and that is separation, and that is a touchdown for Michael Irvin. Oh, my.
Oh, come on, dog. Dog, you gotta do better than that. Like you're a little league out here. I'm 40 years old.
DeJuan, buddy, I know that I'm not really able to talk, right? I'm not able to talk. But Michael barely even ran a route there, dude. He barely ran a route, man. You gotta at least try harder. He didn't even try to get separation. The separation already existed the moment he broke from the line of scrimmage, man. Come on, I need to see. Next up is Joe number 3, Aaron.
Irvin comes off the line hard, cuts to the inside. Irvin with the catch. Oh, and he's doing McKeever. McKeever tripping over his feet. Irvin into the end zone. Oh, and that's a touchdown, but McKeever with the late hit on the playmaker.
Keep in mind, Michael Irvin is 40 years old here, taunting and just humiliating this Joe, dude. Aaron is upset.
I thought he was at the 1.
I didn't really want to go in the end zone. I spent too much time in there already. I just put the ball in like this. You see what I'm saying?
Aaron is pissed, man. But it's only 1 rep. It's only 1 rep, man. Hang in there, buddy. Next up is Joe number 2.
I feel good doing this too, homeboy. Look over here. Here's where your problem lies.
This is Jay's first attempt at stopping Michael Irvin. Oh, and that ball is overthrown.
He had him burnt to death.
Michael did beat Jay McKeon.
You got me turned around when you catch it.
Dude, that's... You know how when defensive backs celebrate an incompletion, but they had nothing to do with the actual incompletion in and of itself? That's what this is. That's a bad overthrow. That's a bad overthrow, and it counts as a stop because it's not a completion or touchdown, so it has to count as a stop, which sucks for the other 2 pros because it makes it seem like fortune is involved in this more than just actually stopping Michael Irvin. Next up is DeJuan.
Coming across on the skinny post, but then trying to take him back to the corner. The ball is there. Yeah! Touchdown for Michael Irvin.
You know Jerry Jones gonna call me after he sees this.
All things considered, I am not completely sure that Michael Irvin caught that. I know that if it was in the present day, it would go to like a booth review, and then we'd have a rules analyst tell us why or why not it's a catch. But this is Spike TV in the 2000s. We're just gonna give him a catch because it looked cool as hell. Next up is Joe number 3.
Here goes Mike running the go route. Oh, and he blows by Aaron. Another touchdown catch.
Touchdown.
2 down, 2 TDs against Joe number 3, Aaron McKeever.
You all right, baby?
Oh, I'm good.
I'm pissed because you got that touchdown.
Yeah, I don't. Jay goes up next, and he has a chance to clinch the entire game. And Michael and the quarterback have a discussion about what to do here.
How did he play this outside? Do you remember?
Played inside. Played about 8 yards.
That's what I 10 yards. Stop and go.
All right, talk's over. Let's see what happens.
Versus Michael Irvin. Irvin with the stop route and a little bit of a stumble, and that ball is incomplete. Jay wins the matchup with 2 stops.
Good Lord.
Two things here. First off, unfortunately, Michael stumbled. But on the second, this is just, I think, another horrendous ball from the quarterback. I know it's a miscommunication, but I feel like it could have been salvaged with a better ball. Because the ball didn't even look close. If I'm the other two Joes, again, I am just mad at this quarterback. Because he threw like he was paid off by this Joe. That's what it looked like. I'm sorry. That's frustrating too, man. This football, because in the first ever episode of this entire show, the first season, first episode, Jerry Rice absolutely cooked the hell out of those dudes, bro. And then this one Joe gets away with 2 incompletions from the, okay. Next up, anyway, it's time for round 2 in the octagon against Randy Couture.
What happens if one of them himself?
If I get a rear naked choke on the guy and he doesn't tap out, he'll pass out, and then that has happened.
Bowel movements,
that has happened.
We got waivers against that, right?
Wait a minute. What has happened?
Wait, what?
They lose control.
Yeah, you lose control.
You can choke somebody and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, man, that's nasty, man.
Oh yeah.
It ain't right. I don't want no part of that.
It's time to get our UFC on, man. And the prompt here is crazy, actually. They have to survive being in the octagon with Randy Couture for 5 minutes. And whoever taps out the least wins. I would so go home, bro. The money can't be worth it. The money can't. I'm thinking of like hospital bill. The money cannot be worth it. First up is Aaron. Keep in mind here, Randy is about 44 years of age, and I'm telling you this to remind you that it just doesn't matter.
Fear of God in his eyes, and Couture with the attack takes him to the fence and slams him down. There's a leg lock and our first tap. Aaron McKeever with 1 tap and a pain like he's never felt in his life.
Somebody bring the oxygen.
The more and more I watch this, the more I'm like, oh my God, who greenlit this? I know it's Spike TV, but damn.
And he's going for the knee. Always the knee. McKeever's down. Fighting hard, though, and groaning a lot. Those are not sounds of joy. And that's a tap.
Aaron taps out again, and then here's what happens 3 minutes in.
Coming again. He's going down into the fence and down again. So he's working on that shoulder. Working on the right shoulder of Aaron McKeever.
that hurt, that dog.
Shoulder's weak.
I could tell pain. That last thing he did hurt, didn't it? Right there.
That's 3 taps.
He couldn't tap. He had his hands like this.
He is taking an absolute beating, and it's getting worse and worse the longer it's lasting because of the fatigue, obviously. After a 4th tap, Randy just keeps going. There's a figure 4 leg lock for tap number 5 with 1 minute left, and then another tap.
Not giving up, showing a lot of guts here in the octagon.
He's halfway there. Oh my!
And that's an arm bar, I believe.
That hurt up here.
And that is 7 taps for Aaron McKeever.
With all this in mind, and me watching this, it really reminds me that this isn't really a pros versus Joes sport. I know that this song by Fresh Prince was like, I think I could beat Mike Tyson, all of that. I don't know many people that are watching UFC MMA fighters and being like, I could do that shit. Never been around that. Maybe it's because I'm not around the sport enough. Who knows? Next up goes Jay, who's a close combat instructor for the Army Reserves. Let's see how the troops do, shall we?
Don't you tap out too fast.
Guys, you're not ready, actually.
Randy's going after him right away. Oh, wow! Randy just body slammed it. There's the arm bar, and there's the tap.
Jay, that was so quick, man. Randy gets another one in like 20 more seconds. It's not looking good here.
Trying to stay locked up.
He's trying to not get choked out. Put the neck in and hold his hands. Got a little experience.
Randy's twisting that foot, and Jay jumps loose. What a move! Oh, Randy's reeling him back in.
Yeah, it's a different ball game now, baby.
Jay is able to get some momentum, and I will say he isn't doing completely bad after the first 2 taps. Randy gets another choke, and then gets another one in like 20 seconds after that. Unlike Joe number 3, Jay is able to fight back a little bit, actually.
Joe with the offensive move, impressive. Oh, but Randy reverses it. Goes back to punishing Jay. There goes his mouthpiece. Oh, he's falling apart in there. Something right there. There's another tap.
Never mind. But it was a good idea. Jay finishes with only 5 taps, so that's 1 tap per minute, which I think is not that bad when dealing with Randy Couture.
Couture wants 1 more tap.
Come on, Jay.
Jay refusing to tap out, doing a great job in there. And that's the bell.
After that, he does say the military experience did help him in this part.
You're doing a good job. Just hold on to an arm controller.
Yeah, I'm actually a close combat instructor in the Army.
But I know anything I tried to do would make it worse.
Yeah. Told you, he gets a hold of you, stuff to get off here. I work out with him all the time. So.
And now it's time for Comedian Man.
Dewan's moving around. Dewan's got a lot of energy, but that energy goes quick. Dewan Owens is a stand-up comic and a jocular guy, but not laughing now.
I can smell tap.
Oh, my! And that's a tap, 1 tap for Dewan Owens.
That was a new move.
He must have saved the best for you right there. You're the big boy.
Damn, Jose Canseco got a whole lot to say, man. And that's saying a lot when Michael Irvin is right there. To be able to out-talk Michael Irvin is an achievement in and of itself.
Fold up like a church chair.
Oh, and there's another arm bar pulling his arm out of his socket. And there's the tap. That's 2 taps for Dewan Owens.
I'm going for 8 taps.
I'm going to fast forward some of this round because he's tapping out and Randy Couture isn't even finishing some of his moves. He's like, no, I'm not doing that, which fair. I would be doing the same thing.
Stop right there. And there's another tap. 3 taps for Dewan Owens.
Oh, Jesus, what was that about?
Dewan can only tap out 1 more time to beat Jay and win matchup 2.
Like, there's nothing that he can do out here. He's out here suffering.
Randy Couture trying to get Dewan Owens down. Dewan doing a good job keeping his feet.
While it doesn't look like it, Dewan actually can hold on to tie here if he can hold out for like 12 more seconds. He just has to survive 12 more seconds with Randy Couture.
If he can just endure it. Oh, the pain! 10 seconds! Look at Dewan's face!
Super athlete.
The whore! 4 seconds! Can he do it?
Oh, stop it right there.
That's 6 tap outs and...
What? That was insanely close, man. I'm shocked, but I also can't understand what's going on here because that's never happened to me. So I can't fault a guy for tapping out. I have no idea what type of pain this man is going through right now. So if that Jay clinches a bye because you won both matchups, and round 3 is against Jose Canseco. So it looks like for season 2 of Pros vs. Joes, they made a few changes. They seem to get rid of the round talent equalizers, and then also the round 3, which is when you compete in stuff that no one's reportedly good at. Like last year, they had some golf, they had some shooting, they had some swimming, cycling, and I really liked the round 3 idea in the first season, but I don't mind having each Joe be able to show out, or at least 3 out of the 4 Joes. I hope that there's a long enough break after this because the Joes are in absolute pain after that match. I have no idea how much time was in between these 2 events, but I hope it was a lot.
Oh, spit.
Your neck, like, my neck is like...
I tell you what the worst thing for me was when he did the guillotine. Just remember,
I don't want to feel it.
where you got your head like this and lean back.
Yeah.
Man, talking about some intense pain on the neck. My neck right now feels like it just got stretched out and put back, and it's just not right.
You know what's pain? The arm bar on my elbow, and I felt it starting to crack, and I'm like, tap.
And remember who's saying that? That's the close combat instructor going through it right now.
Yeah, this dude's popped twice.
I mean,
pop.
that was his shoulder.
Yeah, that was your shoulder pop?
That was my shoulder.
Man.
Like, they actually have serious injuries, I think, and they have to swing baseball bats on top of this. And to top it all off, Randy Couture says that he's not even a submission guy.
The reality is I'm not even really known as a submission guy.
Anyway, next up is the home run derby for the third round. You get 5 outs, and we're going to have a little bit of a twist. They're going to be able to add runs by home run distance, which is a great idea. The main question is, does that apply to Jose Canseco?
Crush it.
Oh, that's
And
one.
that is a well-hit ball. That one's going way over the 4th wall.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That is worth 4 runs right off the bat.
They're going to. They're going.
That's another 4 runs for Jose Canseco.
It does. Whew. Buddy, this is going to be a long day.
That would be 19 runs, no outs.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, yeah. Those are just fly balls.
That's what I'm talking about, Jose.
Canseco's on fire. The Joes are in big trouble tonight.
Canseco fouls the next 2 for 2 outs and then pops 1 out. So he has 3 outs now and before he dials in.
Canseco still has 2 more outs left.
That's what we're
There it is, there it is.
What a shot. 23 runs. Oh, NASA, that one's launched. Give me some nurses out here, man. He's putting on a clinic. Woo!
There you go.
Crushed. That's 38 runs, 3 outs.
42.
Holy, oh my God. Did he get tested before this?
Yeah. Come on, Jose, man. This is getting a bit ridiculous.
58 runs for Jose Canseco. Hanging on the last out.
Stop it, man. Just stop it.
70 runs.
Oh, jeez.
That's a good year right there, baby. That's a good year right there.
The edit keeps going back and forth, making us think that it's going to be his last out, but he keeps just knocking them out of the park. He finally ends with 70 runs. And I don't know how the rest of the season goes, but I hope that we have more dickheads on the show. I think that in the first season, the pros would often let up after a while, or they take it easy. Jose Canseco said, F that, bro. I'm here to be a dickhead. I'm here to talk shit. It's the perfect pros versus Joe's personality. Time for Joe number 1, DeJuan. He looks rattled as all hell, and he gets 2 instant outs.
No run.
We're about to tell the airlines you are on your way.
Oh,
Wait a minute. He woke up out of the grave.
He gets all of that one. It's over the 4th wall. 4 runs, 2 outs for DeJuan Owens. Show him some signs of life.
Don't let a 42-year-old man that lost a step humiliate you. Don't do it. Oh, I pissed you off, didn't I? Pissed you off, didn't I?
That is worth 4 runs.
That's pretty good.
Man, Jose a dickhead for real, bro. DeJuan gets on a run here and builds it up to 20 runs before his 3rd out. Unfortunately, not able to rally and ends up with 20 runs. I think that the 4-run line is a little bit too close to the plate. It might just be me. Next up goes Aaron, who pops up the first 2 for 2 outs.
Oh, pop up. That is the first out for Aaron McKeever.
Got jammed with a 20-mile-per-hour fastball.
Pops up another. 2 outs in a row. 3 outs.
All right, Aaron's at 3 outs now instantly. There isn't really much left for him right now.
That's 16 away from DeJuan, 66 away from Jose. Gets a hold of that one.
No. Oh,
Aaron McKeever looking pretty strong. 4 more runs for Aaron McKeever. He is at 8.
Ooh. Good shot, Aaron. He launches another one to be at 8 and then hits a 3-run home run for 11.
Oh,
McKeever pops another one up.
oh, it pops up. Gone.
3 runs. McKeever looking Canseco-esque in the box, having some Joe success tonight.
Come on now, you're not going to impress me unless you hit it at least 400 feet.
Note to self, don't say Canseco-esque in front of him when talking about someone else. I feel like he's so unpredictable right now. I have no idea. Aaron gets into one, but it's foul, and now he only has 1 out left. This is for overtime.
Aaron McKeever gets a hold of that one.
Get the out of here! Might make it to the man.
Ah! the seats. The walk-off home run gives Aaron 4 runs. He finishes with a total of 22 runs.
Come on.
That gives him the victory in matchup 3.
And that's the game. An epic pro bat flip that gets the Dr. Pepper play of the day. R.I.P. to Vault, bro. The Vault play of the day was fun, but we're at Dr. Pepper season now. A drink that still exists. Now we get to overtime, where it's 4 events, and the fastest person to finish those 4 events wins it all. The first event is going up against Kevin Willis and trying to get 2 rebounds. Second up is having to play quarterback against Michael Irvin. Against? I guess there's more to it later, because that didn't make sense when it was said to me. The third matchup is trying to get a hit off of Jose Canseco. And then last up, they have to wrestle Randy Couture. Again. All right, first round. Aaron, you're up.
Here we go. We're getting started. Kevin Willis has done this for 20 years in the NBA. Over 11,000 rebounds in his career. There's another.
Next shot, too easy for the All-Star. He's dominating.
Aaron also gets thrown to the ground at one point, which I have to say, if that court surface is what I think it is, then that hurts. The court looks like one of those interlocking court tiles, which are easily one of the worst surfaces to play on. The ball barely bounces. When you fall weirdly, and like,
Another strong rebound for Kevin Willis. Aaron McKeever really needs to get his game together. Another shot in the air. Oh, McKeever runs it down. 1 rebound. Aaron needs 1 more to finish his event.
Aaron is able to run around Kevin Willis and get 1 rebound, and then he gets the second one. And I only think that's because the other person shot at the same time and Kevin Willis wasn't really looking. So Aaron times out at 51 seconds to Willis's confusion. Up next is Jay, and he's having a rough go at it initially, but he eventually gets a long rebound, which is not Willis's strength. It doesn't look like. He doesn't look really mobile here.
So far, no rebounds. Oh, there's a rebound for Jay McKeon. McKeon's got 1. He's got to fight. If he can get another, he can get a leg up on McKeever.
That one's headed to the corner, and Willis beats Jay to the ball. Next shot's up, and down goes McKeon.
Jay gets a second rebound with 39 seconds, and it feels like Kevin Willis kind of gave up on it. Anyway, it's time to see what the Michael Irvin stuff is about.
The second event in overtime is a game of accuracy. The Joes must throw 1 football past Michael Irvin, but keep it inside the surrounding barriers. They got 1 minute to get it done. Aaron's up first.
Drop it back to pass. There's McKeever's first throw. And that is a little high. Second throw from McKeever. Try it again. Ooh, that one Michael Irvin snags out of the sky.
Here comes the third pass, way too high. McKeever's got it.
That's interesting. Aaron airmails the first one and has the arm strength, but Irvin still has that catching ability.
McKeever fires too high again.
Look like he's wearing down, man.
You have to get a little tired with that 3-step drop. McKeever. Oh, nope, not quite.
Aaron times out after a good, honest try.
Good throws, though, baby. Good throws. I mean, if I was Kevin Willis.
It took me a while to realize that this was a Kevin Willis's tall joke over a Kevin Willis can't catch joke, which I originally thought that it was. Up next is Jay, who we apparently get told is a quarterback in high school and also has a hard time for a little bit.
Climbing the ladder to get that one. 10 seconds. That one right in between the 2 8s.
Oh, and he gets it in right before the horn.
I like the idea of this challenge, but I do think that the window here is too small. I would widen it out by about a yard or something. Jay finally gets one through. It's basically at the end of the minute round anyway. So like it's 1 second and everything matters. And next up is baseball, where they have to get a hit off of Jose Canseco and then run around the bases.
Throw you, Mike, fastball. You won't hit it. Aaron McKeever stepping into the box. First pitch.
Nope. Jose lobs a nasty knuckleball in there for a strike.
The first pitch is a breaking ball and it's a strike, but it doesn't matter. It's timed, so.
The windup, and here's the second pitch.
There's a swing, and that is a hit. Aaron McKeever coming through on the second pitch with a beautiful hit right into center field against Jose Canseco, and he's taking off around the bases. When he hits home plate, his clock will stop. Come on, Aaron. Ooh, slides home.
Okay, so I'm sure that Jose Canseco can throw harder than that. I think that he was just making sure that he can get the ball over the plate accurately. And next up is Jay, who takes one pitch.
Pitch on the way. Strike! And that's a strike. Jay let that one go right by him. You got to swing to get ahead. Here comes the second pitch. Oh, that is well hit by Jay McKeon. Takes it to center field. Jose's getting knocked around out there by these Joes. Jay McKeon, round at third. Come on, Jay. Line. Oh, with the head first, Pete Roast outside.
Jay once again widens the lead, and it all comes down to fighting Randy Couture again. And this time you have to get some part of him out of the circle and then run to the finish line. Aaron has 18 seconds of time to make up.
Fight! All right, here we go. Aaron McKeever tries to pull Randy Couture out.
No.
Randy's elbow hit the bat. Oh, they said he got him. Here comes Aaron McKeever. He's moving. Oh, my. Aaron McKeever, unbelievable.
Okay, that was way better than I expected, Aaron. Good job. Next up is Jay, who just has to beat 30 seconds.
Fight! All right, here we go. Jay takes the jersey off. And he's pushing Couture out. Couture pushed him out again. He's got to get back in there.
Ooh, that's so unlucky right there. But he still does have time on his hands.
Jay trying to bull rush him again.
No.
Got him out. Jay McKeon's got him out. Jay McKeon is a child of destiny. Jay McKeon coming through the gates. Jay McKeon putting on a great performance. 22 seconds.
I gotta say, I counted Jay out for the goofy looking headband at first, but that was a strong overall performance by Jay. And now it's time to rank the pros. In last, I gotta go with Kevin Willis. Kevin Willis was only in the overtime, and both Joes were able to get 2 rebounds off of him. And I'm not gonna say that it was fairly easy for that, but it wasn't a challenge. It didn't feel like a challenge with Kevin Willis. At number 3, I'm gonna go with Michael Irvin because the first challenge was just kind of a bummer because one of the Joes was able to get 2 deflections or incompletions, even though he really didn't have anything to do with it. Irvin did fine in overtime, but I feel like he could have been given a little bit more to do with these challenges, so I'm going to put him at 3. Number 2, I'm going to put Jose Canseco. He had a great home run derby. The pitching overtime challenge left a lot to be desired. I think that maybe they shouldn't have leaned into Jose Canseco's pitching abilities more than his batting abilities. So I'm going to go with Jose Canseco at 2. And at number 1, Randy Couture. No one wanted any parts of him in any situation whatsoever. The fact that we even had a UFC element on this episode is incredible, and he did not disappoint. That's all for season 2, episode 1 of the Pros vs. Joes. Thank you guys for rocking with me. Please subscribe to my free Substack. I have the free Substack, and then I have some paid articles within there as well. Thank you to everybody that supports me on Patreon and Nebula. I appreciate you guys. You keep the lights on. As a longtime content creator, I love nerding out and being constantly entertained and inspired by some of the best creators and projects in the space. And one of the things I look forward to the most is a fire documentary. One of my favorite creators, Bobby Broccoli, has a documentary called 17 Pages, which covers one of the largest scientific controversies of the 20th century. Without spoiling anything, the attention to detail, interviews, and storytelling make this one of the best documentaries that you'll ever see in your life. 17 Pages is a show original to Nebula. the creator-owned streaming service that I'm very proud to be a part of. It is the home of incredible content from some of the best creators in the world, and is the sponsor of this video. The best way to support me is by signing up for Nebula with my link. There are multiple plans that you can do to help support me. There's the one-time lifetime payment of $300 where you get Nebula forever. But if you want to go year by year, that's more than fine too. With my link, you can get a special discount for the annual plan while supporting me directly in the process. A nice portion of that money will go directly to me as long as you are subscribed, which helps me with the consistency and quantity of the content that you'll get from me. Support me and the many other awesome creators today by signing up for Nebula today. Thanks for watching, y'all.